Okay, so I'm here with Karthik, and you're coming to the next digital cafe where we're looking at teams. But tell me a little bit more about yourself and your specialist style that you've got.
Right, so I work as a management consultant, and really, there's a certain area, there's a methodology that I work in that helps organisations work through complex problems. And the background to this was when I had my first kid, I kind of dusted off my old, 5-year-old drawing skills, because I found that when he was upset by something, there was no point just talking to him. You couldn't just kind of talk your way and rationalise with a kid and kind of improve the situation. What I would do is draw a picture with him. We'd draw the situation. And it was funny how just drawing it meant he could engage with it differently. He would suggest what should go where, and we could work our way through a situation, and he would come out with a solution at the other end of that. Now, this is something that I was doing with a child, but then when I went back to university and did an MBA, I was introduced to an area of research which built really on the same kind of approach. It was called soft system methodology. And the thing underpinning it was people have very complex ideas in their heads. And if you can pull that out in the form of a picture, then they can see what's in their heads. And quite often, what they need to do then falls out. Once you have clarity of thought, then you kind of understand the situation and what needs to happen. But more importantly, if you have 2 or 3 people in a room, they all see the same situation slightly differently. They have different perspectives on this method. So the methodology that I use helps clarify or express some different points of view, and people then not only get understanding what's in their heads, but they also start to see what's in somebody else's heads as it kind of comes live. And what I'm finding is I use simple tools to do this, but in the past you use whiteboard, but now with the digital tools you have out there, you can have an infinite sheet of paper on a computer and use those kind of tools to create the image. But the beauty of the collaboration tools, you can have people in different parts of the world come on the same call, they can all see a screen, and suddenly you can do this kind of activity with somebody sat in Canada, somebody sat in the US, or somebody sat in the UK, and it just completely transforms the way you use a really old-fashioned technology like just drawing and a whiteboard with collaboration tools to really kind of help organisations. And I'm finding that the application of this technology, I use a lot, for example, for organisations that want to do sustainability transformations, but I'm also helping organisations who want to do technology transformations. And it is a really useful way to understand and clarify what the situation is, and from that, what the stakeholders need to happen. And so you can create customized solutions for an organisation in a very different way to what is traditionally out there, which is, I have this, do you want to buy it? This is more of a, you need this is how we'll build it kind of approach.
So if people can't come down on the 14th of November, you've got a website which has got a lot of articles and things on.
I do, yes.
What's that?
So my website is called handcraftedinsight.com. You search the words handcrafted insight, it'll turn up. And there's loads of blog articles on there. I think at the moment about 630 articles and nearly 400,000 words. And there's a bunch of papers out there as well that try and explain this in a bit more detail. So there's a huge amount of material, but really what you should do is come down to the cafe, because then you get an introduction to it, and we can talk in person as well about the kind of ways to help you.
So thanks very much, and I'll see you in November. All right.